Hi, you guys. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about something that is always in the back of our minds when we're looking into the coaching business opportunity and we're doing a bit of research on Beachbody and how it works, especially on how we get paid. And the question that I get oftentimes is Beachbody a pyramid scheme? And there are a lot of similarities that we do have with other MLM companies, multi-level marketing companies, but that is very different from a pyramid scheme. They're two very separate things. And so the definition of a pyramid scheme is when there is no exchange of goods and services when you're bringing in money. So for example, an organization that is based off of earning an income when you're signing people up, that is the definition of a pyramid scheme. When they're earning money off of signing up people and there's no services in exchange for that, or there's no product in exchange for that, that is a pyramid scheme when you're moving money around just by setting people up. That is far from what we do as coaches. And before I kind of dig into the nitty-gritty of how we're set apart from pyramid schemes and other MLM companies, because I'm sure we've all seen someone or we know somebody who are friends on Facebook maybe who are part of other multi-level marketing companies. And so I kind of want to set those things apart in this video for you guys. So before we get into that, I want to give you a little bit of a background on how Beachbody started and where this whole coaching network came from. So years ago when Beachbody was created, it was created by two co-founders, John Congdon and Carl Deichler, who's the CEO. And they actually had a background in infomercials. So they did sales and marketing for these infomercials and were very good at it, very successful at it. And they ended up coming across Tony Horton. Now, you guys probably remember Tony Horton from all those P90X videos, and they had a brilliant idea to team up with him and kind of start their own thing and go into that health and fitness niche with Tony Horton, partner up. He created the P90X program, and from that point on, Team Beachbody was created. Now, when P90X was created, there was no coach network, there was no support system, and a lot of people were kind of helping each other out on YouTube by posting their before and after videos, and so a natural network kind of started there. And what they found is about 75% of people who purchased the programs either A, never opened it and started to begin with, or they did it once and then they quit and, didn't touch it since then. And that was a problem for Beachbody because they really wanted people to have the support and have that motivation, kind of like extra kick in the pants, to motivate people to continue on their weight loss journey and their health and fitness journeys. So what they did is they created a forum for people who had gone through the program to kind of help coach each other through the program and continue on, their journey after one round. And they found that these people were much more successful when they had that support versus the group of people who were not part of this online forum. And so with that, they had the brilliant idea of creating a coach network because, of course, there were all of these people who were supporting each other, providing, health and fitness tips and nutrition information and motivation. So they had all of these like natural coaches who were making a difference in people's lives for free. They weren't getting paid. They were just doing it out of the good nature of their heart because that's what they had the passion for doing. And what they decided to do is create a structure of compensation for these coaches so that they could help promote and help people continue on with these programs and actually have some really great successes with the Beachbody workouts. So the Coach Network was born. They did a lot of research because they're wonderful business people. They did a lot of research on all these different business models and tried to figure out what the best fit would be for Team Beachbody as far as coach compensation goes. They ended up landing on a multi-level marketing form, and that will kind of be discussed a little bit later in this open house group. There will be a specific video that touches on the actual structure of how we get paid out as coaches, so I won't go too much into detail about that. But that's how we ended up becoming a multi-level marketing company. So as you can tell, there's nothing very sketchy about that at all. I mean, if you go to a gym and hire a personal trainer, you're paying them for, them coaching you in the gym. Maybe you're lucky enough to get some nutritional guidance and information on that. You're paying in exchange for goods and services. With Beachbody, when you pay money, you're buying a program and you get assigned a coach for free. So, us as coaches get to have that opportunity of mentoring and developing our challengers and our challenge groups and helping them kick butt in their programs that they've purchased. And then if they feel like they want to sign on as coaches, that's awesome. So maybe that's where some of you guys are at. You've maybe been through a challenge group, or maybe you haven't done one yet, but that's kind of where we foster that awesome mentorship and motivation behind the coaching network. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, one of the objections that I get from people who are thinking about being a coach, and they say, yeah, well, the way that you guys earn money doesn't really sit with me, which I kind of find humorous, because the way that we earn money is actually exactly how my boss and how I earn money at my corporate job. It is absolutely no different. And what I wanted to do is kind of show you a little imagery here of what that looks like. So up at the top, you see CRM. That's my boss, basically. So my boss is the head of our team. My department of account managers is split up into all of these sub teams, and each of us are assigned a CRM. So they're our boss. We report to them. Under that, we have senior account managers. They make a little bit more than the regular account managers. Account managers underneath that, and below that you have the sales executives, the sales team. So the way that the CRM gets paid out is based off of how this team performs in their territory. So if they have a really sucky month and they don't produce anything, then this person doesn't really get paid that much. The sales executives sell things. Me, as an account manager, I get a percentage of the payout on that, and then I get a percentage of any upsells on advertising that I have with my current clients. So consider that as like a commission equivalent. So with Team Beachbody, this is what it looks like. Coaches, we're all on the same playing field. And what I like about our structure as opposed to a corporate structure is this. Say this is me here, and then these are my coaches and some of their coaches underneath. This person right here could come on as a rock star coach and work really hard, kick some butt, and they could make more than the person up here. With a pyramid scheme, that is not the case. The person at the top in a pyramid scheme will always make more than everybody else. But down at the bottom, these people can work as hard as they want because they're their own boss. They are not reporting to me. They're not reporting to anyone above them. They're their own boss, and they can basically work as hard as they want and make as much money as they want versus, the effort that they want to put into it. So that's kind of the difference with a corporate world where these people down here are never going to make as much as the person up here because this is the boss. But with the coach's world, we can basically make however we want, however much we want based off of our efforts. And that's the awesome thing about coaching with this team is, we earn a percentage of the volume that comes through with all of the coaches beneath us. But, it's up to us to help nurture and mentor our teammates, and we work together as a team to be successful. And that's what I really admire about the multi-level marketing structure is it's on your terms. You're not reporting to anyone. I'm tired of reporting to, a boss in the corporate world. Like, it's nice to be able to do something on your own and, not have to, report to anybody else on it. So that's kind of the breakdown that I wanted to give on the structure. And you'll learn a little bit more, as I mentioned, how this actually works as far as payout structure, what those percentages are and what that looks like. But as you can tell, you know, what we do as coaches is absolutely not sketchy. If you know me, you know I'm not a sketchy person, and I would never get into anything that is really sketchy. I can speak for all of the coaches on our team as well. They're very respectable people. And, you know, I think that the coaching structure is based off of helping other people live a healthy life and bringing on other coaches who are pumped and excited and have that passion and drive to end the trend of obesity, because that's an ongoing issue in the United States. And it's so amazing to be able to impact lives of people every single day as a coach. I don't think that's very sketchy. That is definitely not a pyramid scheme. So I hope that kind of alleviates any question in your mind about what our structure looks like and how it works, and whether or not it's this weird pyramid scheme thing where we're just trying to like make a buck on someone. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below down in this post, and we will address them for you. Thanks so much and have a great day, guys.